You can use tayammum for any tahara that you use water except getting rid of najasa that's not on your body. Najasa can have three situations. It can be on your body physically. Second, on your clothes. Third, it's on the ground. Ibn Balban says you can use tayammum for it, except using it to get rid of najasa on two of the three things. But on your clothes and the place you cannot. If you get pee on the ground, you can move a little bit and make salah somewhere else. If you're wearing enough clothes and you can take off the najis clothes and make salah. But if najasa gets on your body and there's no water, so in that situation you can perform tayammum for najasa on the body. If you make tayammum for dhuhr, can you make other nafal salawat or read the Quran with that tayammum? Yes. But if you make tayammum to read the Quran and the time for dhuhr comes in, can you make dhuhr with that tayammum? No. That for the fard, you can use that tayammum for the nawafil connected to it. But if you make tayammum for nafal, you cannot make fard with it. If you made tayammum for dhuhr, can you make asr with it? No. Because tayammum is not tahara. The dalil for that is that if you find water, you make wudu. If you perform tayammum and you found water, can you continue to make salah with tayammum? No. If you find water, but it is not enough to perform a full wudu, now what do? You use the water and make as much of the wudu as you can, and then you make a tayammum. What is the dalil for that? Have taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as much as you are able to. This means that if you can make a part of the wudu with it, you make that part. But then you perform the tayammum because half a wudu is not a wudu. What is the obligatory aspects of tayammum? What we find in Bukhari and Muslim is the hadith, Ammar radiallahu anhu and others, he hit one darb, then he blew on it, he just did his hands and then his face. If you're doing tayammum for wudu, first the face, then the hands. If you're doing tayammum in place of ghusl, then you could do the hands first and then the face. The hadith of Ammar radiallahu anhu, where he was talking about the Sahabi making tayammum in place of ghusl. So when the hadith mentions hands first, because it was in place of ghusl, but the other hadith and the ayat, when it was in place of wudu, then the face first, then the hands. Sahih from al-Bukhari, it mentions only one hit, the face, and then just your hands, not all the way to your elbow. Because the hadith from al-Bukhari is clear. If you're doing it in place of ghusl, same thing, same method. But if you did your hands first, in that case, it's still fine. If you're doing it in place of wudu, you cannot do the hands first. The tartib has to be there. Memorize this. One darb, face, hands. That's it.